What's going on there, ladies? Hey, cat. Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you a Silvopasture Phase 2 update. We've been working pretty hard the past couple of weeks, and it's time to show you what's going on out here. It's been about, I'd say, 3 weeks since we did the initial root raking and disking, and I've been going through and picking up the loose palmettos sitting on the soil, sometimes ripping a few of them out, because you know, that's my gym membership is right here. That's how I get my workouts. I pick up all the loose palmettos that are sitting on top of the soil, and then Uncle Paul comes by and he uses his rake to get whatever else he can, and he's not going real deep. Again, we don't want to keep tilling the soil over and over again, but it does get a lot of the remaining palmetto roots, the superficial ones anyway, out of the ground. And then the next thing we'll do is we'll get the soil ready for the cover crop. Better quit recording and get back to work. It is hot out here today. It's about 84 degrees right now. Humidity's pretty high too. Dripping sweat. Good times. Did I mention it's hot? Definitely happy with the progress so far. I would say Uncle Paul probably has about 8 hours of tractor time, and I would say I probably have about I have to think on this for a while. Give me a minute. So this is facing west, and this is the long side. So this is about 2/3 the length of the property. And we got lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4 is behind this tree, lane 5's right there. This has all been picked through, and we'll be wrapping up raking, like the small raking, with Paul's tractor today. When we look on the eastern side, which is the short side, it's only about 1/3 of the property length. We have lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a 6 and a 7, the triangle. The triangle on lane 6 have been picked up and raked by Paul's tractor, and we still have lane 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 that need to get raked by Paul's tractor. So that's not a whole lot. And this won't take nearly as long as the long side. My back is telling me that I should probably consider doing something else besides stooping over and picking up palmettos. So I might start attacking one of these piles and start pulling palmettos out and separating the roots from the dirt. Well, it's kind of nice in this shady spot. Well, I just got done chatting with Uncle Paul, and he's gonna probably pretty much wrap it up for the day. He might go over to the east side and start working on 1 or 2 lanes, maybe see if there's any patches of palmettos that he needs to remove with his rake. But we both agreed that I'm gonna work on lane number 4 here. This isn't lane number 4, this is lane number 2. Okay, correction, lane number 2. So he was going to come over in a few days with the bucket on his tractor and he's going to try to smooth this out. And he wants to find out how much time it takes, because if it takes him a real long time, you know, I'll use something else to smooth it out. But if he does use his bucket, then I can take like some tires with chain or maybe a box spring and drag this and smooth it out real nice. But in order for us to experiment, I gotta pick up all these palmetto roots that he has brought to the surface. So it almost feels like a reset when you have to start picking palmetto roots up in the lane again, but it is what it is. Oh well. I'm picking up the thingy and throwing it at the dealie. Sorry about the singing, folks. I'll stop now. I think we're due for a time lapse. Well, the amount of time it took to do the section down here to the cross section right down here, roughly 15 minutes. I gotta say, that's not too bad. You know, as I look around here, there's not a whole lot of palmetto debris sitting here. You know, this kind of stuff I don't bother really picking up. That'll rot. It won't create roots. It won't try to grow. And really, once a palmetto is chopped up, usually it doesn't want to grow back. So a lot of the palmettos that might still be in the ground closer to the top that were chopped up, they'll start to rot and decompose. So this area here, this is the cross section. This is basically where I stopped. It is so nice not to have to struggle to rip these things out of the ground, which is a whole lot better than what I had to deal with this morning. So I'll keep at it, see if I can get this whole, well, the western side of this lane finished up anyway. And then I think I'll turn to on one of these piles and start separating it out. And I'll end up with a pile of soil and a pile of palmettos. And then Paul can come by with his tractor and pick up the soil and stick it back out here. Or we can keep the pile of soil here and keep it for future use for the different things we're going to plant. I took notice of some of the nice big puffy cumulus clouds that are forming in the sky, and that reminded me it's been wetter this winter than normal. We've had rain 5 times in the last 3 weeks, and that is a bit unusual. Now, it's never rained more than, say, a 1/10 of an inch or a 1/4 an inch at a time, except the day before the raking, it rained 1.5 inches. That was a bit much. But we do have an opportunity for rain this evening, a pretty high chance. That's one of the reasons why it's kind of hot and humid today, because we have winds out of the southwest. That's bringing hot, moist air off the Gulf of Mexico. And tonight we'll have a cool front come through. It might be later tomorrow morning, but looks like we're going to get some rain. Nothing major, probably another 1/10 of an inch or so. But what's nerve-wracking about it, and I don't want to knock it too bad, is that kind of rain frequently can definitely help seeds to germinate. And you know, we have that seed bank that's been in the soil for quite some time, and now we're really disturbing it. So the intention was to try to get the cover crop and a final raking done on this for the cover crop before the other seeds start to germinate. All right, well, it looks like Paul might have been raking through here. Looks like the right tire tread. Oh yeah, Yep, he definitely was raking a little bit in here, because this pile I don't remember being there. So that's good. But I don't know how much more he did. All right, well, enough for this update. I'm going to go back to the wheelbarrow, grab my empty water bottle and my gloves, and take my sorry tired butt inside, get a little bit of supper, drink some water, probably sit and veg a little bit, maybe, but not for too long. I still got chores to do this evening. Get the chickens fed and get them set up for the evening. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's about an hour and a half later. I had the chance to eat a little something, drink some water, relax a little bit, let my back feel a little bit better. But I think I'm definitely going to call it a day here as far as the update's concerned. So if you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to say, you're more than welcome to post it on YouTube, and I can try to address it. But other than that, I don't have too much more to go over. So thank you for watching.